Welcome to my channel. This is Heather's Country Crochet and More. If you are new here and have not ever seen me before, I'm Heather. Hello, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Glad to have you. It has been a little while since you have seen me because if you watched some of my Vlogtober? I was working an outage out at my nuclear plant that is here, and I did not finish Vlogtober. I did have a advent that I was opening for Vlogtober, but because I didn't finish Vlogtober, I actually never even finished opening my advent on film. I did finish opening it, but not until recently, and I'm going to explain that in a minute too. But I ended up not being able to finish Vlogtober because I got totally exhausted. I was working 13 and a half hours, 7 days a week, 13 and a half hours most days, or nights, should I say, because I was working night shift, and I'd done that for about 2.5 months, and so I'm finished now. I got my layoff about probably about 2 weeks ago. And I'm just now actually having time to record an podcast update video / plans / all the things. So yeah, this may be a little bit of a lengthy video, so because I have a lot to talk about. I have no finished objects. I have some half-finished objects, but no finished objects. I have some new WIPS plans for December. I want to talk about my Advents, Vlogmas, yeah, so just a lot of things. So get comfy, grab your knitting, your crochet, or whatever crafting thing that you enjoy doing. While I am actually recording this video, it is actually November 30th, and it is 6:46 p.m. where I am here in Alabama. However, when you are watching this, it is probably going to be December 1st or after. But like I said, go ahead, grab you a drink or coffee, tea, a nice beverage. I have me some eggnog, and I am drinking it in this cute little cat mug that I actually found at the dollar store for $3. It was just adorable because, as y'all know, I have 2 black cats, and this is a black cat. So when I saw it, I was like, yep, I got to have that. So yeah, I know I'm a day early because I guess technically you're not supposed to drink eggnog until December. I don't know who made that rule, right? So yeah, I have some eggnog that I am drinking. It is so good. Of course, you have to be an eggnog person to like eggnog. But yeah, let's just jump right in. I'm going to first start with my WIPS, I think, because as I said, I do not have any finished objects. So the first thing that I want to show is I decided to make a tree skirt for my Christmas tree this year. And I have attempted to make tree skirts before, I believe, and then ended up frogging them. But however, this year I am working on this one here, and I am using, this is what I've gotten so far. There's 6 of these connected. Now let me show them to you individually. So what it is it's actually 12 modified granny squares. So they're modified to where instead of being an actual square, they kind of flare out down here at the bottom and then come up into like a narrower part at the top, so that when you connect them all together, they can form a nice circle that will lay flat around your tree. So, and I'm using this sparkly Christmassy yarn. It is, I believe, Red Heart Super, no, this is, I love this yarn, in the color Christmas from Hobby Lobby. And then I am connecting the squares with this white that is also sparkly. Hopefully you can see that. The white is Red Heart Super Saver Metallic. And it I just got it at Walmart. It is all medium 4-weight yarn. This pattern is a Yarnspirations pattern. So it is a free pattern on Yarnspirations.com. And I don't know if you follow, I think his name is Mikey, there you go, Mickey. Mikey from the Crochet Crowd, he has a tutorial on his channel of how to make this Christmas tree skirt. So I will link that below in case you're interested. But yeah, I am nearly finished. I have all 12 of my squares finished. I just have 6 more to join, and then a little bit of like shaping for the center, and then a border, and I'm done. So I am hoping to get that finished either tonight or sometime first thing in the morning. I have gotten my Christmas tree put up. However, it is not decorated yet, so that may be something that y'all get to see me do during one of my Vlogmas videos. So I do, let me just touch on it for just a second. I do actually plan on doing Vlogmas this year. However, I do not know exactly yet still how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I will try to post a video every day of Vlogmas. Most of the time I end up having to compile days because of either not having time to upload, or not having enough content, or you know, just something. So what I'm thinking about is possibly doing a weekly Vlogmas instead of a daily Vlogmas. I mean, I don't know. If you have not ever watched my Vlogmas before, last year was my first year doing Vlogmas. And you can go back and watch those if you would like. But my Vlogmas videos they have a little bit of like vlog type stuff to them, but they are also like kind of podcasty also, because I mean, I do sort of show like things that I'm doing and stuff, but a lot of it is me showing like the stuff that I'm working on and stuff like that. So some of it can run into being podcasty. So that is one WIP that I am working on. And if you watch my Vlogmas, you'll get to see I will show y'all the finished object eventually, but when I finish it. But also, if you watch my Vlogmas, you'll get to see it around my tree. So, the next WIP that I am currently working on, or no, this one isn't it. That one's being put on hold until after Vlogmas, or after Christmas and all of that. This is a gift knit. However, I don't know if I will actually get this finished or not, considering everything that I have to get done by Christmas. But this is the startings of a Musselburgh hat that I have been somewhat a little bit knitting for my dad. It was my intentions were for it to be a Christmas gift for him. That's all I've gotten done so far on it. It has not gotten very far at all. And y'all can see my kitties in the background. But this was the Yarnable yarn. This was the August colorway, Mossy Hollow. And yeah, so that may end up, that is a maybe. I do know that I'm going to be knitting him some socks. However, I've got to go through my sock yarn here and find the color that I want to knit for him. So have a little story here for that. So apparently, the other day, it's been really, really cold here, for the past few days, which is a little unusual, but we've had like a cold spell. And, so in the mornings, it's been being like 30 degrees, and that's cold for us. So, my dad got up, and when he was getting ready, he had put on a pair of hand knit socks that I had made for him. And he told my mom, he was like, boy, I'll tell you what, these are the best fitting socks I have ever wore. He said, you tell Heather that I don't care if she gets me anything for Christmas, but she better make me some socks. So I said, so you mean I got to make him some socks for Christmas then? She was like, yes, absolutely. So, however, I had already started a pair of gift knit socks for my sister. So I'm working on them first, and I am nearly finished with the first sock. I am just doing a vanilla shorty sock for her. And this was the, oh goodness, let me see. Yes, I do have it. Okay, this was, okay, so these two Yarnable colorways, both say August. One of them was August and one I believe was September. However, I think that the green was actually supposed to be the September colorway. But this is the Grow with the Flow colorway that I'm using for this sock. And that is how it is knitting up. And so it really, really reminded me of like sunflowers. And if you'll notice, like on here, there's sunflowers all around. Sunflowers are like my sister's favorite. So I was like, I have to knit her a pair of socks out of this yarn. So that is a main thing that I plan to really focus on for December. I'm going to talk about my December plans and everything in a few minutes. Whew, let me get a sip of my eggnog here. Okay. So, let me see. My next WIP is a test knit. I'm getting a phone call. Hold that thought. Okay. I'm back. That was my mother. We have been spending some time together today. She had to go and get her tag for a car and get her hair cut. Oh, and I got mine cut some. You'll see that it is not as long as it was. I got about 5 inches cut off my hair, y'all. And I thought I was going to cry because I think she really cut more than 5 inches. It really seems like to me that she cut more than 5 inches. But I forgot to tell y'all what I was wearing. So I am wearing my very first knitted sweater that I ever made, which as of right now, it's still my only sweater that I've ever made. And then I incorporated this anchor pattern into the body of it. But it was a free pattern, by, I can't remember the designer's name, but I will, put it here on the screen. But yeah, so this is one of my my sweater that I've made. So back to getting back to my test knit that I am working on. It is the Janie Joggers by Brianna Lupino from the Little Wolf Knits. And I have not gotten much progress done yet. I actually ordered special yarn for this project because it's like a pair of knitted jogging pants, but that it has pockets. So I knew that I love wearing like pants like that because I wear like jogging pants all the time. When I'm not working, I wear them all the time. So even in the summertime, I'll still wear them. So I knew that I would wear them a lot. So I wanted to make sure that I had enough yarn to knit these pants. So I placed an order from, I think I placed it through We Crochet, but or crochet.com, whatever. It is the like sister website to Knit Picks. And I ordered this Muse fingering weight yarn, and it is the colorway Endurance Speckle. Y'all look at that. It is so pretty. I just love it. So that is what it looks like hanked up. And this is what it looks like caked up. So this is going to be the body part, basically like the entire body of my pants. And then this is a purple tonal color that I dyed myself. And I'm going to do like the waistband and then the bottom cuffs for at the bottom of the legs with this. But y'all, that just looks so pretty together to me. So I thought this would be some really cool colors together. And it'll be a pair of pants that I really like and can enjoy wearing. So that is a test knit that is going to be due in January. So I'm going to also be kind of focusing quite a bit on it as well. Okay, and let's see. Oh, right here. So I have never knit a pair of fingerless mitts before. However, my mom told me that she wanted a pair of fingerless mitts. And so I kind of like scrounged my patterns looking for a fingerless mitt pattern that I could do and that would be fairly quick. And but I also wanted it to be just like plain stockinette so that it would definitely be quick. Well, I couldn't find just a stockinette fingerless mitt pattern in my library that I already had. So instead, I took a pattern that I had already purchased from the Crazy Sock Lady, and it's a pattern that has like an actual pattern on the hand part, but I just used the like the specs of the pattern, and instead of actually doing the pattern part on there, I just continued with a stockinette. But here is one mitten that I have pretty well finished, other than the thumb. I have the thumb stitches on hold over here. And y'all, I knit this in like pretty much a day. I did the majority of it in a couple of hours one day, and then I finished the other part of it in like another hour or two on another day. It was so easy and so quick. And to like do the measurements of it, I just kind of used my own hand to measure with. I can't really get it all the way on because of this thing here on my thumb, but y'all, it fits so good. I love it. And that is going to be so perfect for my mom. I think it's going to fit her very nicely, and she's going to love it. And she's going to be like, oh my gosh, because she's not going to be expecting these. So I have cast on the second mitt, and I am ready to start I've already started them. I am beginning the thumb increases, gusset increases for the thumb for the right hand. And so that's how much I've gotten done on it so far. So that much. So that's not going to take very long. That is a Christmas gift also. And one other thing, you have seen this before on my channel. That is this sock here. This was a test knit that I had done for Alindria Knits. I still haven't finished the second sock of this. However, I did try on the first sock, and it is a little bit tight on my foot. And my mom has a smaller foot than I do. We wear like the same pretty much lengthwise, I think. But her foot is like skinnier, I guess. So I'm going to finish this second sock of this because this is color work. And I think I probably should have went up a needle size when I was making it for me. And I did not. So this was the first color work project that I had ever really done, especially with socks. So, I think my floats were a little tight. So, I am going to finish this second sock and gift these to her for Christmas so that I can have them off my needles, mostly. But I also think that she will like those because they're colorful and pretty, and I believe that she'll like them. So I have another new cast on, and this was a project that I've actually been wanting to do for a while now, and it is the Long Summer Cardigan by Huggy Logatelli. And y'all, this is going to most likely be a very long-term project, because I do not knit all that fast, and it's finger and weight yarn, and it's a very long cardigan, and it's knit flat. But this is what I have gotten done so far. This little bit here, this is the back panel. So I really like the way that these colors are working up. They are just gorgeous. So that's what I've gotten done so far. I am using Knit Picks Stroll in Cobblestone Heather and Knit Picks Stroll Sapphire Heather. So if y'all have watched me for a while now, you'll know blue is my favorite color, hence the color of this sweater, and also my Whitmore sweater. All of my sweaters are going to be blue. My Whitmore sweater is a different color blue. It's like kind of like I don't know, like a jean color or something. I just love blue. So that is my newest cast on, but like I said, that is going to be a long-term project because that's going to take a while for me to do. Just that little bit took me like 3 days. So December plans, my focus is going to be my, I forgot one other thing. But this kind of goes along with December plans. So Polka Dot Creek released a 31-day countdown to New Year's advent calendar and pattern to go along with it, a knit pattern. It's for a blanket. So, however, the advent was for DK weight yarn, and I did not purchase the advent calendar, but I did purchase the pattern because I have a good bit of DK weight yarn. It's not minis. It is just full skeins, but I have quite a bit of variegated yarns and solid yarns. So I started the blanket. Let me see. I'm trying to hold it up where you can see. So every other section, it seems that there's like a stockinette and then there's like a textured pattern. So the stockinette sections I'm doing in my variegated colors, and then the textured pattern sections I'm doing in my solid colors, so that you can really get the full effect of the texture patterns. And I did cheat. I started a little early because I knew that I was going to have a lot going on in the month of December, so I'm probably not going to be able to keep up with this every single day. Because, you're supposed to knit like one section every single day all the way up until New Year's. But I very highly, seriously doubt that that's going to happen for me. So, I went ahead and started it. So, yeah, that I have 3 days done so far. And then there are like separator sections also that go in between each section, and I had some blue that I had dyed myself that I'm using to go as like a separator section, as for the separator section. So okay, yeah, so December plans. Now let me get a sip of my eggnog. I've been doing a lot of talking. I'm sorry if you can hear me slurp that. There's a piece of ice that keeps getting in the way because I put ice in my eggnog. So there's a piece of ice that keeps getting in the way and won't let me get anything hardly out of my cup. And anyway, for my December plans, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 mini skein advents that I am going to be opening. I got the Freckle Whimsy. I have not opened it, but I got the Freckled Whimsy, what is it, 24 stripe advent skeins with the mini that I plan on casting on tomorrow or December 1st. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to do the mini as heels, toes, and cuff, or just knit the stripes. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. But let's see. And I also have a different kind of advent that I saw advertised. I like to, I really like doing puzzles. And I used to put puzzles together like crazy. And I have not put a puzzle together in probably years. So I saw this advertising and I was like, man, that would be really cool. So it is a nativity scene advent where you open a box every single day and put a piece of the puzzle together every single day. Let me show you how it looks. Comes like this, all in there. So that is really cool. I can't wait to start that. And I get to start it tomorrow. Yay! So I got that. Now, for the other, one of my yarn advents, I had got the Polka Dot Creeks mini skein finger and weight advent that they are doing, and it is here like this, all in Ziploc bags. And the theme for it, and it also came with a bare skein of yarn, a 50-gram bare skein of yarn. But it is the Christmas, no, Lampoon, what's it called? The Lampoon's Christmas Vacation movie is the theme for it. And it came with this really cool project bag. And I really like it. So I will be opening it. For my other two advents, mini skein advents, I'm going to take a picture and insert here because they are already pre-hung. I've already hung them up, but they are in bags that you hang along a string or whatever. So I have hung those up in my living room around my Christmas tree. So I will take a picture and insert it here for you to be able to see how those look. One of them is the Homespun House advent. The other one is my own advent that I dyed. And don't judge. I liked the advent that I did, so yes, I kept one. And I do not remember exactly what color was in what bag, so I will still be surprised when I open it. It's all good. It's okay. However, the Homespun House advent came with I guess a full skein or a sock set or something. So I will be opening that on Christmas Day, and as well as mine. My advent also came with a sock set, so I will also be opening that on Christmas Day. I do remember what the sock set looks like though, so this will more or less be just so that everybody can see what the sock set was for the advent. Let me see. I think that is pretty much talk about all of my advents. So my December plans is I'm going to mainly try to focus on, number one, my gift knits. So I have a pair, well, I have to finish the second sock for that pair of socks for my mom. Finish the second mitten, well, and the thumbs for the fingerless mitts for my mom. Finish the pair of socks for my sister. I have to knit my dad a pair of socks. I think that's all of my gift knits for Christmas. Oh, and if I can, hopefully, do the Musselburgh hat for my dad for Christmas. Okay. As far as like projects being actually knit with my Advents that I'm going to be opening, I am going to be waiting to actually make a project out of, I kind of already have in mind like what projects I'm going to do with them, but I have too much going on right now to even try to start a new project. So I'm going to enjoy the opening and sharing of my Advent with you guys. However, I'm not going to be starting a project with any of them until after the first of the year. I am going to leisurely work on this countdown to New Year's blanket. I'm going to try to do the stripe a day. I don't know if I will be able to or not. I'm going to work on the Advent socks that I got from Freckled Whimsy. And I'm going to be focusing also on my test knit, because that test knit is due, I think, January 16th. So I don't have to focus solely on that test knit because I have a good amount of time, like a month and a half before that is due. But as far as all of my other WIPs, they are pretty much going to be on hold until after Christmas. However, I do want to try and finish. Like, I could take 1 or 2 days probably and do the sleeves on my Whitmore sweater, and then I could have my Whitmore sweater finished so that I could wear it, because I would really like to wear this possibly on Christmas. So I'm going to focus on trying to get the sleeves done on that, because let's just face it, I have been working on that sweater for like a year now, and it's time to have that off my needles and done, because there are other sweaters that I already have plans to be making next year. So yeah. So yeah, that is pretty much all of the things that I have going on and my plans for December. So hopefully you will come and join me for Vlogmas. I do watch Vlogmas videos. I really, really enjoy watching Vlogmas videos. The main ones that I watch so far are, I watch the Crazy Sock Lady, Nitty Natty, Brianna Lapino with the Little Wolf Knits, Lindsay with Sock Witchery, I know there's more. I enjoyed watching Salt City Knits. I think she's doing a Vlogmas this year. Who else? Oh, Denise with Earth Tones Girl. I enjoy watching her, and I believe she's doing Vlogmas this year. But I think she's going to be doing like a weekly Vlogmas. Oh, who else? That may be it that I've watched in the past. I'm not sure. My cat. Maze. Y'all, if I had not let her in here with me, she would have stood at the door and meowed the entire video, because she cannot and I mean cannot stand for me to come in here and shut the door and lock her out. Like, I mean, she just sounds so pitiful when I do. So I had to let her in. I have gotten quite a few things in the mail over the past few weeks. As far as like acquisitions, but y'all, I'm just going to be honest. I just went ahead and put everything up in its place because I had, y'all, when I got through working, I had stuff everywhere in here. It took me an entire day cleaning in here to even be able to get this room in video recordable condition. Okay. I mean, there was stuff everywhere. So for the last 2 weeks since I've been laid off, I have been so busy. It took me like a whole week just to fix my schedule from being on night shift, trying to transition back to being awake during the day. Yeah, it that was so hard. And so this past week I've just been really trying to work on projects, get things ready so that I could be ready for Vlogmas and Christmas and all that. So, you know what? I think this video has gone long enough. I don't want to keep you here and me just rambling. So I'm gonna get on off of here and let you guys go. Hopefully you will join me for Vlogmas. If not, I'm going to still try to do some, you know, like occasional videos, podcast videos or whatever through the month of December, for people who don't watch Vlogmas. So yeah. So I'm going to let y'all go, and I hope to see y'all back. If you have any questions or comments or anything, leave them below in the comment section. I love reading those. So yeah, I will see you guys later.